All right, everyone, time to take this section to the finish line with some best practices for connecting and shaping data. Now, number one, get yourself organized before even loading any data into Power BI. So I've said it before and I'll say it again, defining those clear and intuitive table names right from the start will save you a ton of time in the future. Updating table names can be a big headache down the road, especially if you've already referenced them in multiple places, like DAX measures. One other side note here, I'd recommend not using spaces in your table names. If you do, it just means you've got to surround that table reference with single quotes every time that you reference them. Now, second, highly recommend establishing a clear and organized file and folder structure that makes sense from the start. This will help you avoid having to go in and modify your data source settings anytime those file names or locations change. Number two, I'd recommend disabling report refresh for any static sources in your model. And at the end of the day, there's no need to constantly refresh those sources that don't update frequently, or in some cases at all, like lookups or static data tables. So you really only need to enable refresh for tables that you expect to change over time. And then last but not least, when you're working with larger tables or models, only load up the data that you need. So there's no point including hourly data when you only need daily, or product level sales or transactions when you only care about performance at the store level. So keep in mind, this can be changed over time, nothing's set in stone, but at the end of the day, extra data is only going to slow you down. So there you have it. We've officially wrapped up our entire section on connecting and shaping data, which is the first major phase of the business intelligence workflow. So congratulations, but keep in mind that we're really just getting started and we've got some great stuff ahead. Next up, we'll shift gears into creating table relationships and building custom models within Power BI. Stay tuned.